What's good, YouTube? It's Kelo. So today's video I'm going to react to is the most terrifying stand made in heaven. The JoJo Bizarre series. I'm on episode 6, so episode 5 will be coming this week, and this is my first time seeing this. So I don't really know much about the stands yet, cause I'm on episode 6 again, cause I'm like early on this season, prior. But yeah, let's watch.
My stand in JoJo is pretty subjective, is the word I would probably use. It could be Star Platinum's ability to stop time, or King Crimson's ability to erase time, or the hand's ability to erase anything with the swipe of its right hand. But personally, for me, I think it's Made in Heaven. And I'm just saying, that motherfucker's scary. And it's totally
if you can stop time, that's incredible.
It's a horse and it looks like an abomination. But its ability to accelerate time. It's kind of a weird subject to talk about because accelerating time is a very abstract and supernatural way of powering up your villains. But first, we gotta talk about the user, because without the user, what's the stand? Some weird-ass ghost thing? Which is a perfect description for stands. Weird. Poochie is a black priest that had very gay relationships with Dio, and eventually made a plan to...
so we're going to see some black characters in JoJo.
And his brother tried to bang his sister without knowing because they were separated at birth. So Poochie tried to stop the relationship between Weather Report and his sister, but it completely went south side because Poochie got the KKK involved, and, well, it ended up killing his sister and giving his brother a stand, and it just became a hell of a family drama event. And due to this event, Poochie just kind of drove himself closer to Dio, causing the Made in Heaven plan to be created. And Made in Heaven was a thing. So yeah, good explanation, question mark? With that brief and short explanation on who Poochie is as a person, and I'll probably explain more as the video goes on, we're finally going to talk about his ultimate stand, Made in Heaven. He's terrifying. Just the raw energy he gives off is just fearsome. So explaining Made in Heaven's ability is kind of weird, because at first you think, oh, that's how it works, and then you reread it again and you're like, I had that totally wrong. So during your first read-through of Made in Heaven's ability, you probably think it has the ability to reset the universe through speed. Being able to go so fast that everything behind it just starts, going away is probably the best description I would give to it. And just with one manga panel, I completely had my thought process renewed. Basically, Poochie says this, and I quote, "It's finally complete, the power of gravity." Reading this one quote makes Made in Heaven's ability way deeper than it actually is. Made in Heaven's ability, in actuality, is a supernatural black hole. So of course I have to back up my reasoning with facts to prove this statement, and it's actually pretty easy to. How does time work in a black hole? To a distant observer, clocks near a black hole would appear to tick more slowly than those further away from the black hole. This effect would also be called gravitational time dilation. With that short little definition on how time works in a black hole, and you start connecting things back to Poochie, Made in Heaven starts to look more like a black hole because, well, everything around Poochie doesn't age, but everything farther away starts to, at a very slow rate, but then starts to pick up almost immediately.
That's kind of cool.
I can see people saying, isn't Poochie moving super fast? Doesn't that make sense that, his speed's making everything around him, slow down or go faster? Well, actually, no. The thing about black holes are moving super fucking fast. Like, incredibly fast. So it would totally make sense if Poochie was the center of gravity as being a black hole himself. It would be of reasonable estimate to assume that he can
it's stupid because I be thinking black holes in the universe, they like suck everything,
so what I'm
including the stars.
To say here is Made in Heaven equals a black hole, but it's a little bit more unique. It seems to be supernatural in a way, due to the fact that anything far away that's inanimate seems to decay a lot faster than things are alive, if you understand that. And anything that's, alive next to him doesn't seem to be affected by the whole, decaying or rotting or, like, erasing away. Example, Emporio. He was super close to Poochie and wasn't affected at all. Everything else around the world that wasn't close to Poochie soon to become non-existent in almost a couple minutes. And remember here, Made in Heaven is so powerful with its supernatural black hole-like ability, it made time stop. Yes, time stop. Jotaro's time stop completely almost weak, pathetic even. It only had a time stop of 4 seconds. It got reduced. It got nerfed again. And that wasn't even by the writer. It was by another stand user, dude. So to bring it all back to the title of this video, I feel like the reason Made in Heaven is so terrifying to me at a cosmic horror level of writing, I'd probably define it as, is that once you look at it and, you know, start to feel the effects of this stand's power, you get scared. Like, just imagine it.
Yeah, because if you're controlling,
doing something you like,
sorry, if you're controlling time like that, like that's kind of
as the stars and
scary.
The sun look like they're bending. Is that not scary? Just to think about that? I know
Yeah.
we're like getting deep for a YouTube video with a channel with 20 subscribers, but like, isn't that wild? Just to see everything you know and love just go within an instant. It's kind of crazy. And, you know, there might be a chance that you die and you don't remember anything. A sweet death, in fact. But then possibility of you surviving into that next universe without you fully knowing what the hell just happened. You're in a new world. You don't know anything.
I could not imagine that.
People you recognize and stuff, but they all call you by different names. They don't have the same names. They look the same, but they're not. It's kind of like being put in a cage and not knowing where that cage is. It's just kind of scary, you know? Kind of fearful.
Wait, is that Meta Knight in the background? Yeah, I definitely could not imagine that. Erasing time, stopping time, that's a bit scary. And I'm actually kind of glad that doesn't exist in this world. But seeing it in like a fictional anime, like in like the anime world or like of like a fictional movie, that's a bit scary. But yeah, I could not imagine that. But yeah, and I also want to point out to my One Piece fan people, I got more episodes coming this week as well. One Piece episode and JoJo episodes will be coming this week. Just wanted to point that out. But yeah, if you have any other videos you would like me to see, just comment below and make sure to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching.